Okay, you found it, the secret location. I'm your host, Kiev. Let's get ready and hop into this next segment. Let's go.
You are now watching the world's funniest movie segments featured on The Secret Location.
Hey, what's up, world? How y'all doing? Kiev Jamal, Black Sky Music, The Secret Location. I'm excited because I came up with a scenario ride with my son today. He told me he watched the movie. Hey, Card. What was the name of the movie you saw with Jim Carrey? He told me he watched a show or a movie called The Truman Show, the Jim Carrey joint. He loved it. Right. He really loved it. But the day before, he had pulled up some scenes from Bruce Almighty. Sparked off him going to watch The Truman Show. This is a part of his routine. He'll watch a movie that we sat down, in which I call couch time for us, when he was a little guy. And that show would have him find the lead character and go to their catalog of shit. And, you know. So he watched The Truman Show and he told me that I really enjoyed it. And I was like, yeah, you know, Jim Carrey got to start, you know, from brown skin people. Because I've been talking a lot about how white people are capitalizing off of brown skin people in our culture by doing YouTube videos. And they're doing pretty good with it. You know, it's intelligent. So I said, but Jim Carrey got on from, you know, brown skinned people, and they really held him up, and he took off, like, to the stratosphere. So, and in my opinion, you know, The Truman Show was one of his few movies that he did on the serious tip, but nothing, not the Ace Ventura franchises, not nothing that he's done in living color, not even none of the stuff that he's done. Let me tell you something, nothing. It will top this scene or segment that I'm speaking. So the idea was, I said, son, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna start a segment where I'm gonna talk about every funny scene in every movie on the planet. And I'm gonna start off with the best one, in my opinion, in my preference. If you guys don't feel like that's not the best, put it in the comments, share it with me, and show me so I can see. But in my preference, in my opinion, this scene featuring Steve Carell and Jim Carrey and Bruce Almighty 1 in that franchise is the funniest segment of all time. So I'm going to play it just to refresh you guys' memory on the raw talent of this scene and show you why it is the funniest segment in any movie on the planet. This is my first time doing this. We're going to keep going. Let's dive in. All right, let's go.
A potential scandal with the Buffalo PD surfaced today when the mayor demanded that the chief as a response to allegations. Sorry, I seem to have something stuck in my eye.
Somebody get him some water, please.
It looks like my new co-anchor may need a glass of water.
Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. In other news, the Prime Minister of Sweden visited Washington today, and my tiny little nipples went to France.
What did he just say?
Check the prompter.
The prompt is fine. Evan, read the copy, please. The copy's good. Just read it.
The White House Reception Committee greeted the Prime Rib Roast Minister, and I do the cha-cha like a sissy girl. I like-a do the cha-cha. I'm sorry, we seem to be having some technical difficulties. In other news... Oh, my apologies. Do caca poo poo. Pee pee.
Yo. I like dude, cha-cha. Yo, listen. Yo, that's like it's the funniest, like the first time I've ever seen it. Let me give you guys a little back history. I used to work in juvenile detention. Yeah, juvenile detention. Correction officer, CO type work. The kids earned the right to go to the movies, so we lined up the boys and the girls and I told them, amongst our 3 other staff, that you would not cut up, you will not be disrespectful, you will not be loud and unruly. You will go into this movie theater, you will ride quietly on the bus, you will be perfect in the theater. When we get back, that's it. Don't act up. But we get in there, and movies mess up by putting the best parts in the previews that they put on the spots on TV. I'm glad they didn't do that with this, because when it came on in the theater, yeah, bruh, I slid from my seat, rolled on the floor, progressionally from my knees, paused to the steps, and I'm rolling around. And the kids are looking at me. Mr. Kiev, you said don't act on crazy. You acting crazy. I couldn't help it. We're going to do it again. Comment in the comments. Tell me your movies. And we're going to do it again. Thank y'all for supporting. Kiev Jamal, Black Sky Music, Secret Location, Black Hero. We out.